Hey guys, what's up? It's Megan here, and today the video I'm doing is going to be a little bit different. The last few videos I've been doing for the last 2 weeks have all been WWE based, and while I love WWE, as I've stated in my previous posts, I want to do a little bit something different because I do have other interests, and one of those interests would be the TV show Supernatural. So, if any of you guys have never watched the show, I highly recommend watching it. It's absolutely amazing. And before you guys say, "Oh, it's just a chick show because the guys are hot. That's the reason you guys like it." Trust me, it's not. Watch it. The first season is definitely a little harder to get through, but it's so worth it. The it's basically a show about two brothers going cross country in a 67 Chevy Impala, hunting monsters, demons, ghosts, werewolves, stopping the apocalypse. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to give any spoilers away for any of you guys that haven't seen it, but definitely check it out. They have all of the current seasons. I don't think they have the 11th season yet. 12th season comes out soon, so I'm so excited for that. But if you guys have Netflix, definitely check it out. It is binge watch worthy, and you guys will thank me for it. So definitely check it out. So today's video is going to be con tips. So if you guys don't know, Supernatural does a con almost every month. Like the amount of cons they do every year, it's pretty incredible, especially seeing as they get all the guests out there all the time. Like these guests are taking time out of their own schedule away from their families to come and do these cons for us fans. And it's absolutely amazing. I've gone to two cons previous. My first con was when they came to Seattle for the first time about 2 years ago, and I went about 1 year ago, sorry. So they came last year, and then they came again to Seattle this year, and that's the second one I went to. And I am going to the Burbank Con in November of this year. It's the weekend of my birthday. I turned 21 on the 13th, so the Sunday. So I get to spend it with all of you lovely Supernatural fans and my Supernatural family. So that'll be amazing. And my mom's coming. That was a last minute surprise. So I'm pretty excited. So I wanted to make this video because a lot of people have questions about going to cons, like what to bring, what to expect, do's and don'ts, con etiquette, and things like that. A lot of this is kind of it's common sense, but other stuff people might not even think of. So I just wanted to create this video for either first time con goers, people who've been going to cons for a while, and just every person that goes to them. I think this video is helpful for everybody. So the big thing I would have to say is wear comfy shoes. That's like the number one thing for me. I think the first year one of the days I wore flip-flops, and while flip-flops can be comfy, they don't get comfy after a while because you are sitting down for a lot of the times during the panels and things like that, or when you're waiting for stuff. But a few other times you're standing in line, you're walking to different places, especially at karaoke or Saturday night concert where there is standing room. You're going to be up standing for a good few hours. So definitely comfortable tennis shoes if you're cosplaying and you are wearing heels or boots. Bring comfy shoes and just change out periodically. Give your feet a rest. They will love you for it. Trust me. Another thing, hygiene. Please, 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 for everybody's safety and to stop the spread of germs, take a little thing of hand sanitizer with you and just carry that around. So when you're in meet and greets, when you're doing photo ops, autos, just put a little in and wash your hands so you're not spreading those germs to other con goers. So you're not spreading it to especially the guests. We don't want to get Jared and Jensen sick. We don't want to get Misha sick. We don't want to get any of them sick, okay? That's not fun. And it's just good hygiene practice to just keep washing your hands. So wash your hands, hand sanitizer, another big thing. Also, stay hydrated and make sure you always have snacks. I'm not sure with all the other the hotels that the cons appear at, but I know at the Hyatt we were able to bring outside food into the panel rooms. So bring a bottle of water that you can refill, and also bring in snacks, and that whether that's protein bars, whether that's beef jerky, even little sandwiches, just something to hold you over, especially when you're waiting for autographs. If your autograph is a PDF, or if you're pretty far back from being called up, you're gonna be stuck there for a while. So pack a sandwich or a salad or the little tuna packets and have that while you're waiting. It cuts down on your hunger and also helps you save money, so you don't actually have to go out and go to a fast food place and spend money to get food that's probably not that good for you. I've been known to do that, so I'm trying not to, but definitely bring food and definitely bring water, definitely bring snacks. And bring extra and share with people. That's another thing. Don't be afraid to make friends. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and talk to people. The people that are sitting next to you, say, hey, I'm Megan. Where are you from? Is this your first time? Talk with them, because we're all there for the same reason. We're all there because we love Supernatural. We're all there to see the boys, to see Misha, to see Mark, to see Rich, to see Rob, to see Loud and Swain. We're all there for the same reason. And I've met so many amazing people that I probably would have never met if I wasn't a fan of Supernatural. And I'm getting actually really emotional because these people are so amazing and incredible. I mean, when I first had oh my gosh, I'm crying. The first year I went, when I got my photo op with the boys, I came out and I was so emotional. I was shaking, I was crying, because this is the first time ever meeting them. I love these boys to death, and their show has just been so good, and I was so emotional over it. And some fans came over and they were like, did you just get your photo off with the boys? And I was like, yes. And they just gave me a big old group hug. Like, I didn't know any of these people, but we were there for the same reason, and they gave me support. So definitely don't be afraid to make friends, because you'll make friends. And even if you guys live across the country, or if you guys live in the same state or city, you can still talk with each other through Facebook. You can meet up. It's incredible, and you can make friends that are in another country. So it's pretty cool. Okay, I am not going to cry for the rest of the video. Guys are getting me emotional here. Like, oh, okay, I'm good. All right, so on to another thing. A little bit of con etiquette. I've seen this happen at the ones that I've gone to, is during the panels when the guests are speaking and people are asking questions, if you're sitting down, please do not yell out during the panel. It's okay to like cheer and scream when they're coming on, when they're leaving. Everybody's excited. I do the same thing. But when someone's asking a question, when the guests are trying to answer it, it's really rude and disrespectful, not only to the person asking the question or to the guest, but it's rude to everybody else around you that's trying to actually listen to the panel. I can't count how many videos I've had ruined because I wanted to take a quick video of a question that I liked, and I wanted to keep that, and somebody's yelling out random stuff to the people, and I can't hear anything in the video. And it's so rude and disrespectful. Don't do it. Come on. Like, if you want to say something or you want to ask a question, go up and get in line to ask the question. Don't yell out stuff, okay? That's just very rude, very disrespectful, and it's just, come on, it's common courtesy. So please don't do that. Another thing, I know everybody has cards or debit cards, credit cards. Also have cash on hand too, just in case. And always have a little bit of extra in case for impulse buys. So if you go there and you want to get a photo op with somebody that you weren't expecting to want to get a photo op with, have that there so that you can actually buy that photo op or buy that autograph or buy that piece of merchandise that you cannot live without. So budget for that as well. So budget a little bit of impulse buying money. because you will be thankful in the end for that, because then you won't have to take money from maybe that you were saving for food for those impulse buys. And you won't feel so guilty about it either. Okay, another thing, the only thing I love Creation, the only thing I don't like is when you're purchasing online, they charge a shipping fee, a $7 shipping fee, but you get the tickets electronically emailed to you. I don't get that. I honestly don't understand that. I know they have to make money, but I feel like that's a little bit of a that's a little bit weird that they would charge a shipping fee if you're not even shipping the tickets, especially for a $7 fee. Maybe a $2 fee, like I can understand $2 fee for like the processing, but $7, that's crazy. So I would suggest this. It don't take me for um don't follow this through mostly. Okay, I'm not explaining that well. There are certain people that you need to buy the tickets early. That includes Jensen, Jared, and possibly Misha, depending. So I would, if you definitely want to make sure you get photo ops or autographs with them, definitely get their tickets online as soon as you can. The other ones you can wait to get at the con. They usually never sell out, so I would hold off on buying all those and buy them at the con so you do not have to pay that shipping fee. However, sometimes they do open extra J2 photo ops, so you're kind of risking if you wait and they end up having extras, they end up don't. So you gotta have to play it by ear on that, because you're the one spending the money. So if you do have the money at the time, definitely buy it. If you don't, try and wait, because also sometimes fans will be selling them on the con Facebook pages. So also keep a lookout on those, and they will sometimes sell it for either discounted or without the creation fee. So definitely look on both those sites and just play it by ear and how you feel on what you want to do. But the other for the other actors and actresses, you're definitely good with just buying it at the con and saving you that cash. Okay, so we're getting through this list. All right. And also, another thing that's kind of common sense is listen to not to the staff of the creation, the volunteers, security, and also hotel personnel. They're there to help make your weekend amazing. They're there to also help the guests' weekend go amazing. So if they tell you something, listen. Don't ignore them. Don't be angry with them, because sometimes it's out of their control and they're just they need to follow rules and procedures. Working in retail, there are certain things that are put in order to make sure things go smoothly. So I can't break rules just because somebody is saying, oh, well, can't you just do this one thing? Like, no, there are rules and procedures in place for reasons. You guys have to respect that. And another thing is, if you have some time, go up to a creation staff member, a volunteer, or even security member, and just say, hey, thanks for doing such a good job this weekend. Thank you for making things run so smoothly and all of that. I know last year the two big security, not Cliff, but the security officers that were with the boys, they looked really scary, but when I was near the actual autograph area, I was like, hey, I just want to say thank you for being here this weekend, and thank you for, making sure the guys are good. And he was like, oh, you're welcome. He was very, very nice. Like, just be nice and be courteous and just show your love and appreciation for them, because like the volunteers, they're there not getting paid. They do get a little bit of perks, but they're there to help all of us fans, and a lot of them are fans as well. So just take that time to say thank you. All right. And another thing I can't stress enough: patience, patience, patience. Working, as I said, I've worked in retail, so I have gotten really good patience. Last year, have patience with guests, have patience with their congoers, have patience with staff and volunteers. The last con I went to, going up to the area where all the photo ops were, you have to take an elevator. So they had a few elevators set up, and they had a volunteer making sure manning each elevator so people can go in and there wasn't jam packed. So I'm waiting and I'm patient, and some people are complaining behind me, like really, really complaining. And the poor volunteer, she could hear this, and she was just like, I don't know what to do. I can't make the elevators go faster. I don't know what to do. And and I came up and told her, I was like, don't worry. You do not control how fast the elevators go. You're doing a great job. So have patience with them. I know we're all trying to get up there. I know there's time crunches, but have patience. Please, please have patience. All right. And also, keep a schedule with you. At the table, they will release the schedule online about a day or two before the actual con, so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on, when you need to be there for autographs, photo ops, meet and greets, and things like that. They also have updated ones at the con tables, so when you're registering, definitely grab one of those. Highlight the most important things to you, any panels you want to make sure you attend, photo ops, autographs, important dates, important times for meet and greets, and things like that. Just make sure you won't forget and not attend them. Also, I suggest keeping a folder with you and keeping all of your tickets, all of your schedule, and everything in that one folder, things you want to get autographed and all of that, or in an accordion folder too, where it can actually be secured. I did that last year, and having everything in one little folder that can just go in my bag made it all that much easier, because I could easily pull out my tickets, I can easily pull out what I wanted to get signed, and it made it so much quicker and less stressful. Also, on keeping time management, always check the front video boards that they have at the front of the hall, because they will always have information that you guys need to know about, where photo ops are being taken, which numbers are being called, and things like that. So definitely keep checking those and keep monitoring those for any information that's being given out. And if you're interested in asking any of the people questions, any of the guests, I would always brainstorm before, even weeks or months before, possible questions you guys want to ask them. Write them down, write backups, and take them with you, so you have them there with you and you don't blank when you're up there. I've had that happen before and it sucks. So just have like a little note card of questions you want to ask, so you're prepared and you're not floundering up there. Okay, so this is also, I love that you're able to take photos there. Take all the photos you want. Be mindful of people around you. Don't have a big camera and keep it all the way up here and blocking the person behind you. That's really rude and really disrespectful. So take the photos and then lower. Try not to keep it up and block people. Just don't do that. Also, another thing, bring a portable charger with you for your phone. That was probably another thing that saved my life, was having a portable charger, because then the first year I went, I did not have one, and my phone died, so I wasn't able to get some really good photos, and that sucked. So definitely bring a portable charger if you can. Another thing is do a Google search of stores around the hotel that you're staying at or near the con hotel, just in case you need to make a food run for any little snacks, breakfast, or something, if you need something for your cosplay costume, so you know where those stores are, and then you're not last minute trying to find a place. So you actually know where they are and know how to get there, and know if you need to take a bus or anything. It'll make things a lot easier and smoother. Also, remember to bring your tickets. I almost forgot my tickets last year, and luckily I remembered right before we were about to get out of the driveway. So always make sure you have your tickets with you, especially if you're going by plane, because that's going to be kind of hard to go back and get them. So always make sure beforehand you have all your tickets, everything you need, PDFs, everything. Okay, so this one's a little bit more personal. This one is definitely be respectful to all guests, to all con-goers. I have been hearing that at Dallas Con, there was a lot of inappropriate touching to the guests. That's not okay, guys. We're all a family. We all love each other. So when we're up there with these guests, we have to respect them. So that means no inappropriate touching. Don't try and go in for a kiss. That is definitely not okay. If you want to go hug, ask, hey, can I get a hug? Just ask them. And be respectful if maybe they decline it. They could be sick and they don't want to get you sick. So there could be other reasons. So always just keep that in mind. Just because they're there, you paid a lot of money, does not mean you have the right to invade personal space that you can you can kiss them. That includes the cheek. If they are not down for that, then do not do it. If they are, by all means, go ahead and go for it. But they have to be the ones that say that's okay. You cannot do that. And be mindful on the alcohol intake. If you know your limit, make sure you don't go over it, because then that causes you not to have fun, that causes other people not to have fun, and they'll probably have to get stricter on karaoke and Saturday night concert. So just don't do it, because then you're going to ruin it for everybody else. Also, for people going up and asking questions, I understand that the boys have had a serious impact on people's lives, especially with their Always Keep Fighting campaign with Jared. I know because I have Always Keep Fighting tattooed on my wrist. I understand that these boys have done a lot for people and that they have also gone through a lot. And I know as a fan of and what they have done for you, you want to express that gratitude. But going into personal details of personal stories, saying you saved me from wanting to kill myself, that's, especially in that kind of atmosphere, that puts so much pressure on the guests. They're there to have fun. They're there to meet with us, to have a party and enjoy it. They're not there to be therapists. I cannot stress this enough. Please, guys, there's a time and place for those kind of stories, for those kind of admissions. It's not in a room full of people bringing people down. I know it makes the guests uncomfortable. I know it makes other con-goers uncomfortable. I know last year there was one moment where somebody brought up a personal story during the questions, and it physically made me so uncomfortable. And it wasn't because it was a bad story. I want to stress that out. I have so much empathy for people, but being in that situation and seeing how uncomfortable it made the guest, I felt it. And so I had to leave just because I just couldn't. And then I was adding to that, I was afraid of how other people would see me getting up and walking out from that situation and think that I was a jerk, that I was being very disrespectful to that person asking the question. So that put even more anxiety on me. So please, guys, please, just don't do it. I know we want to, but don't do it, okay? Write them a letter. They have the addresses you can send stuff. Do it there. Send them Facebook messages, stuff like that, because I know they do read them. So do it in that manner, and don't do it at the cons where we're there to have fun. We're there to have a party. We're there to enjoy being with everybody. We're not there for a therapy session, okay? We aren't. So that's my whole spiel on that. And the last and most important advice I can give you is have fun. It's an amazing experience, and I am so happy that I found out about these conventions, because being able to go to a convention where I feel like I belong, that everybody's there for the same reason, that I get to meet some of my favorite actors from my absolute favorite show, is incredible. And those memories are always going to stick with me, from meeting the people that I met, from the actors that I met, from the memories I got from it. Those will always be with me, and I will always look back on those, and I will be telling my kids, my grandkids, and I will be pulling out the old DVDs to show them the shows, pull up videos from the cons. So have fun, guys. And you know what? Just have fun. It's not about the amount of money that you spend. Even just getting a GA ticket, it's incredible. Trust me, go do it, meet friends, and be safe, have a great time. So for all you people going to cons this year, have fun. For anybody that can't, look on YouTube, watch the con videos because it's close to being there. I know it's not the same, but it's still pretty cool. So that's my con video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I do want to make one small plug. I am planning a trip next year to Scotland, London, and Ireland. It's a 15-day trip. I am so excited. I've never traveled overseas, so this is the first time ever that I'm leaving the country, and to be able to go somewhere that I love is incredible. I am paying mostly out of pocket. I am a full-time college student. I live on my own. I have one job, and I'm currently seeking a second job to help pay for not only that trip, but my other expenses. So I have made a GoFundMe page to help fund that trip. The link will be in the description below. If you guys would like to share it, that would be incredible. Also, if you guys want to donate, even just $1 or $5, honestly, that would be awesome. Anything helps. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have an amazing day. Can't wait for October for Supernatural Season 12 to come out. Woo, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, like I say in my other videos, keep it tight.